When I was younger, I thought I knew exactly what made a game fun. Big bosses, fast combat, huge adventures, the more action, the better. If a game was challenging and I was beating it, that meant that I was a good player, and I was continuously searching for that sense of accomplishment for many years. But if a game asked me to slow down, I usually lost interest. Driving trucks, fishing, managing a city, cleaning dirty homes, why would anyone would play that? When you can save the world instead than battling demons constantly. But somewhere along the way, something changed. And not the games, but me. Today, some of the games that I once ignored have become the ones that I enjoy the most. And looking back, I think growing older changed completely the way I experience games nowadays. When you're a kid, everything feels exciting. You don't need a game to slow down your heartbeat. Life is already simple, but adulthood has a funny way of changing things. After a long day, my brain isn't usually looking for more stimulation. It's looking for silence. Games like Euro Truck Simulator never made sense to a younger me. Drive from one city to another, follow traffic rules, deliver cargo, that sounded incredibly boring. Now I completely understand it. There isn't any pressure, no countdown, no competition, just the road. And sometimes that's exactly just what I need. An old school RuneScape gave me the exact same feeling. There's no rush, no fast grind to reach max level to enjoy late game content. The game is about enjoying the experience and being part of a great community. Years ago, these games felt pretty boring to me because the pace wasn't fast enough. But now, this is the kind of pace that I'm looking for. One thing I never expected was learning to enjoy games where absolutely nothing happens. As a teenager, I measured games as excitement. Today, I measure them by how they make me feel. It's still about excitement, but it's not only that. Sometimes catching a few fish in Red Dead Redemption is enough. Sometimes putting all the books on their correct shelves in Librarium tidy up is strangely satisfying. And not because the gameplay is revolutionary, but because my mind finally gets permission to slow down. And the funny thing is, the younger version of me would never understand this type of games. But now they are the most relaxing experience that I can have. Growing up, I loved action games. 4X strategy games felt overwhelming. Too many buttons, too many menus, too many decisions, too much waiting. I wanted instant action. Even games like Warcraft 3. My first playthrough I played with cheats just because the pace was too slow and I wanted to finish the mission fast, to find more action fast. And it's crazy when you think about it, that the person back then and the person now are so different. Today I find these systems fascinating. Planning several turns ahead, building something slowly, watching a strategy unfold just as I imagined. Games like Age of Wonder or Frostpunk became almost therapeutic, but not because they're easy, but because they ask me to slow down and think. Instead of testing my reflexes, they reward patience. And maybe that's something adulthood teaches us too. This one surprised me the most. When I was younger, losing meant failure, no matter what type of game it was. Today, losing often becomes a fun part. And games like Slay the Spire, Hades, Balatro taught me that, because they are built around trying again. Every failed run teaches you something. Every mistake becomes the part of the next attempt. Some evenings I lose 5 runs in a row and I still close the game smiling, because the experience itself became rewarding. And even if you lose, you earn something. Knowledge. You understand what works and what not. What can be done better next time. And these things matter as well, not just the victory. And the same system applies in life as well. Because we often think that not doing something correctly or failing something will destroy our lives. But the truth is, if you don't fail in life in the same way you fail in games, you won't learn. You won't understand what to improve next time. As a kid, I barely noticed music, lightning, ambient sounds. I was too focused on objectives. But today, these little details often become my favorite part of the game. Walking through Morrowind while listening to Jeremy's Soul soundtrack still gives me goosebumps. Watching the sunset in Firewatch, riding across an empty field in Shadow of the Colossus, standing on a mountain in Journey, nothing extraordinary is happening. But yet, these moments stay with me longer than boss fights. Because my brain associates this with coziness. And this coziness somehow transforms into that sense of accomplishment I talked about earlier. And I think adulthood made me appreciate quiet moments more. Not only in games, but in life too. Because life is already full of noise. It's easy to say that I've changed, but maybe that's only the half of the story. Those games were always good, I just wasn't ready for them. Some experience only makes sense after you lived a little, after work or filling your days and responsibilities became a normal thing, after you begin appreciating peace more than excitement. But the games are staying exactly the same. I just simply grew into them. Because everyone might have different tastes than me in games. Not everyone likes the same genre. As a kid, I used to love RPGs, and I still do. But maybe you enjoyed this type of chill games all along. And I think that's what diversity in gaming is all about. Sometimes I wonder which games I'm still too young to experience. Maybe in 10 years I will fall in love with some games that I consider boring today. And honestly, I think this is one of the most beautiful things about gaming. The games grow with us, but not because they change us, but because we do. So now I'm curious. What game didn't make sense to you when you were younger, but became one of your favorite as an adult? Please let me know in a comment. I'm really curious about that. I'd love to read your stories in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like. Subscribe to the channel for more chill conversation about gaming, lifestyle, handhelds, and other stuff. My name is Alex, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye bye.